between Johann playing as Galatia and Konrad playing as the Cimbri. Konrad lost his first battle here, so he took out the big guns. He went with Cimbri. Has a lot of axemen in this army. These heavy axemen are 300 men. Fast, armor piercing damage of course, good charge, overall very solid. He also has some champions of tundras, which gives also scare ability and also pretty high survivability in their armor. He has these medium spearmen, which are 7 speed and somewhat good armor, not the best, not the worst, and also some heavy spearmen here on the flanks to support his cavalry. And some elite skirmisher here which doubles up as a shock spear. They're a little bit concealed by that, but after they've hurled their javelins, they have a spear. They have a good charge, as you can see, and a good attack. And they have a stalk ability also, so they can be out of here, just go backwards and be hidden again, and then go around. Now, Johann he went with Galatia. He has a lot of these light cavalry, 2 units of them. They have javelins, but low armor. It's still a good charge, but a very light mass. But he has 8 speed here. Then he has the Galatian bodyguard here. And a lot of armor and good defense and good charge on these men. Then he has the lighter Galatian cavalry over here, which has a good defense, a decent-ish, well, pretty light armor, but good defense and a good charge. And he also has some Cappadocians here, which are very high charge here, but low defense and relatively slow. As for the infantry, he has to use the Galatian Terminator spears, and those guys are very good. Very sturdy, and have a light javelin is also a little bit better than the other Greeks' infantry. He has some Galatian archers here, some Galatian slingers, 3 units of Galatian slingers with 190 range, then 2 archers. In the center he has some Galatian legionaries and a shield wall in the center, along with some more Turusi spears and then another cavalry unit here. So this is a lot of cavalry for Galatia. And then another Turusi spear in reserve, along with the Galatian swordsman unit. So it will be fun to see this one. This is definitely a more rushy build with Cimbri, whilst Johann went for more skirmish heavy options. Galatia has also fantastic infantry here, so pretty good. But again, Cimbri has the advantage in armor piercing ability and good charge. Johann must absorb the charges first to negate that advantage, and then send in his more sturdy infantry. But these Galatian legionnaires are slower than the Konrad, so Konrad can use that advantage against the legionaries. Konrad is being aggressive, he moves up. He's outside of javelin range with most troops, but Johann is going in here with all his cavalry on pretty much in one side. He only has a cavalry in this side for defense, but Konrad has more infantry, but he lacks cavalry. Some Cimbri archers are being diverted to deal with the cavalry here. And these Galatians are now hurling their javelins, and the archers are opening fire at the general. If you can kill the general, hey, maybe a lucky shot will hit and kill the general and leaves everybody else. Has happened that the general died first in some battles long ago. It has actually happened in the campaign or something like that. Maybe he gets lucky. But the cavalry here is being immobile. He could have used 2 of these cavalry, maybe the lighter cavalry, gotten to here, and having this as a little bit of like, I'm behind you. Still have maybe 2-3 cavalry units on this side, then take two units maybe here somewhere where he can sort of threaten. But yeah, the charges have begun now. These shield wall troops have been completely ignored by Konrad. The Cimbri general is very formidable with 300 men, but he is being targeted by the slingers. He can't exactly charge this shield wall head on. Well, he can, but he can. If he charges now, he will get somewhat in the flank of this unit. But unfortunately for him, he will get shot in the flanks. What he could do is retreat this Axeman unit, charging his general here. But that would be bad, Andre. That will take more damage. Yes, but he will be taking damage anyway. He can go into a defensive formation here to soak up more arrows without taking damage. Here, the javelins of Cimbri is doing very well against these legionaries. But defensive formation would work well, like you said, with the general here. Why is this legionary taking much damage? These javelins are armor piercing, and these melee units are also armor piercing. So these legionaries are getting slaughtered. Some of the infantry of Galatia is already being slaughtered right here. Yeah, Konrad's general is starting to take casualties now. So yeah, Johann might be able to assassinate the Cimbri general. But by attacking with all cavalry at the same time, it also makes it easier for Konrad to counter them. As if he counters them on one spot, he can counter them all. But yeah, they're starting to be desperate times now for Johann. But he needs to send more cavalry to hit this spot here to help. Maybe one extra cavalry unit over here. Send one cavalry against this one and pin down. Well, not right now, but he should pin down maybe with this unit and this unit and this. Charge now. This unit here. There's still enough of room for him to charge in with these two units to route. Yeah, that's a good option for Johann. Oh, but Johann's the general is getting charged. Oh, was a slow charge. So yeah, Johann could have charged a little bit earlier. This cavalry is going in against this cavalry, and this cavalry is trying to maneuver, but Konrad's cavalry just in time. He got his charge off right there. This cavalry stopped though to hurl javelins, and this can free up this unit. Well done for Johann for breaking up here, but oh, the Aquinas is actually wavering here. Wow, these Galatian legionaries have actually killed quite a lot. The shield wall is also killing a lot. The general, but Konrad has won his flank here, so he can now flank these legionnaires, causing a morale penalty on the infantry, causing them to rout. Yeah, they're routing here as well. So, ooh, the Druzy spearmen are routing. He routed the archers. He needs to send in more troops to protect. Johann needs to protect his general, so he needs to send this unit here. The sling archers here. This cavalry unit needs to be used to. Oh, his infantry is gone. I think it's too late now. Let's see. Yeah, this cavalry is just standing. It might win. Are they using their javelins? Not fully. They could have moved around to maybe threaten the spearmen. Konrad's spearmen are now being sent in against the Cappadocians. Some more cavalry are being sent in here. He needs to hurry up and rout this unit. Oh, but Johann lost his general. Ouch.
Withdraw! Remember your ancestors!
Yeah, this was hard for Johann to counter. The Cimbri is a very high armor piercing damage here. Uh, with the army he had, he could have moved his slingers more to the flanks to shoot at Konrad's cavalry, refused to fight in the center for as long as possible, trying to develop the flanks. He had enough cavalry to prevent an all-out charge of the Cimbri, and yeah, I think that would sort of be the best. These archers could have fired at, should be fired at these elite skirmishers, simply because of the armor piercing, and still these slingers, have they been able to weaken up the enemy cavalry of the Cimbri, would have given him a mobility advantage, and thus making it easier for him to get hammer and anvil strikes, as Konrad wouldn't be able to attack with all of his troops, as he needs to protect his rear as well. So I think that would have been Johann's best chance with the army that he had, but was big all-out assault on one side. It didn't work out for him, unfortunately. So 1-1 here for Konrad. He has now stands 1-1 with them. Like both of them have won a battle. Let's see how the third and final battle between them ends.